So Denise, what is something that we're always looking for?
We are definitely always looking for those new show ideas.
You are correct. And if you've got a great show idea, be sure to go to our website at www.urbanlifestyles.net, and that's lifestyles with a Z. And if we happen to use your show idea, you can win a free oil change from Jeff Waller Toyota. And of course, if you're in the mood for a new or used car, go by and see Rodney Carter and tell him that Urban Lifestyle sent you. You know, at the very top of the show, we had a basketball and we were promoing the piece that we did with LG&E. And our segment now is called LG&E Energy Matters.
Yes.
So take a look at this piece. Well, it's February, and we're here with LG&E for another Energy Matters, but we're also talking about what's coming up, which is March Madness. And I'm trying to make the connection, Natasha. What is the connection between LG&E and March Madness?
Well, as we start out, Max, I first have to give a shout out to the Jewish Community Center of Louisville that was kind enough to let us be right here on their court. But the connection that you're talking about is because as we trend towards March, and we know that all of those teams are going to be looking to make those game-winning playbooks that will be the key to success when March Madness comes, regardless of who can or can't play. We know that, sometimes it's unpredictable, right, when we get into tournament time. But for customers, they can always make a game-winning playbook when it comes to their energy use, and they can do that by tapping into some of the resources that we offer through LG&E. So we're here to talk a little bit about those resources, talk about how to make that game-winning playbook when it comes to energy, and you're going to tell me how clever that connection is, aren't you?
That was extremely clever. So tell us about the first connection.
Sure. Well, the first connection is that you start out with a playbook. You take a look at that playbook, and for your home, that means look at your home, look at how everybody in your home uses energy. A great tool for doing that through LG&E is through our online home energy analysis program. That program allows customers to log on to our website in as little as 10 minutes through answering questions about things like how big their home is, how many major appliances you have, and other related questions. The system comes back with a detailed report within 10 minutes or less, and it tells them how they can reduce their home's energy usage and make their home up to 10% more energy efficient. So it's a great place to get started. It's always something that we suggest is a great place and a great way to create that initial map of where you need to go from here.
And that's something simple that everybody can do.
Absolutely.
So what's another step?
Another step is to take that home court advantage. There are lots of things that are in your home and ways that you can gain right now. One of those programs, spring is coming up. We're talking about March Madness, so spring happens in March, and we have a demand conservation program. More details are available on the website, but essentially that program helps to reduce energy usage during times of peak demand. From June through September, customers get $5 for participating in the program, and essentially the way it does that is a small device that's mounted on the air conditioning system that allows that system, instead of drawing energy, to cycle that air conditioning unit so the fan still pushes cool air throughout the house, but it cuts back on the energy that's being drawn for just a small period of time. So lots of customers say they don't even notice it, but I bet what they do notice is that $5 a month in energy bill credits from June through September, because it's money back in your wallet.
All right, so you're on a roll here with these basketball analogies. So what's the next step to keep the home team advantage?
Well, don't be afraid to use those players. Don't keep those winning players on the bench. So that means take advantage of some of the programs we have with respect to customers who are looking to invest in new appliances. We have a home energy rebates program that can put up to $50 to $300 in rebates back in a customer's pocket. So depending on what type of appliance the customer is shopping for, if they take a look, make sure it's Energy Star certified, and they can log in and check out all of this on our website. But once they see what kind of appliance they're interested in, they can check out the associated rebate and make sure that they purchase an Energy Star qualified appliance, and then they can cash in on that rebate. So don't leave your best players on the bench.
And you could really put yourself on the bench by keeping appliances that are old and outdated. That was very good one.
That was excellent. That was excellent. And one thing that we always remind customers is that even if you've already purchased that more efficient appliance, if it's within the last several years, you can still cash in on that rebate. So make sure that you have that proof of purchase and that you check in to see exactly what some of the qualifications are, and you can see if you can put that money in your wallet.
Anything else that we should know?
Well, of course, I've got a couple more for you here since we're on a roll. All right. Yeah, but one of the other tips is don't be afraid to cut your losses. So that means if you have an older, inefficient appliance, for instance, through our refrigerator or freezer recycling program, don't be afraid to have it hauled away. I love talking about the fridge and freezer recycling program because it's one that pays customers to do something that's convenient for them. If you have an older standard size working refrigerator or freezer that's no longer efficient. You can have it hauled away and you get paid $50. Customers can register for the program, set up an appointment time that's convenient for them. Once it's hauled away by a professional, they get $50 in the mail, ready to be used to put towards a more efficient new appliance, which they can get a rebate for, right?
For someone that doesn't know, what's the average lifespan of a refrigerator or freezer? Have any ideas?
That's a really good question. I know that sometimes really, with some of the older ones, they're really reliable and they can stick around for as long as you want them around. But I think what it really comes down to is how energy efficient are the appliances you have. And the more energy efficient they are, the more it's going to make a difference in your bottom line and on your bill.
So if you want to stay in the game, we need to adhere to the steps that you just gave us today.
Exactly. Go for the full court press. Check out our full portfolio of energy efficiency programs. Log in to www.lge-ku.com and make that game-winning playbook. We can't predict what's going to happen when March comes, but we can predict what's going to happen when it comes to our energy use, and that's by taking advantage of these resources. So we hope that customers have a few more tools in their arsenal to help them win.